So I made a quick video today, guys, on the Ravager. I've kind of come up with a bit of a farm concept, but before I actually get into it, I want to show you how you can capture these fellas quite easily, because obviously without the Ravager, this is quite a pointless video and quite a pointless idea. So obviously Ravagers, they spawn with raids on wave 3 or above, and sometimes they have some of the pillager dudes on the top of them, riding them. They're quite easy to capture, really, because they kind of like just wandering off. I don't know if their AI is properly finished, but they're quite bizarre. I don't know how to explain it. They got some weird behaviors, but anyway, you can actually use boats. You can actually use minecarts. Obviously, we need to put a rail down for that, and I'll just put another one for a laugh. And also, scaffolding is a yes for this as well. So I'm just going to put these around. And the shield is another bonus, because you can actually block pretty much all of their attacks, apart from this like raw thing they do. But anyway, let's spawn in one, and I'll show you exactly what's going on here. So he should be able to go in the boat, pretty straightforward. We'll spawn in another one, and if I can get him in the minecart, he's stuck, look. So these two are captured pretty much. But I know what you're thinking. How do you actually get this fella out of the boat? Because if I go near him, he's going to hit me. See? But that's, as you can see, I've got the shield. He ain't going to hurt me. So how can you do this? Well, obviously, you can use water. There we go. He's done his weird growly thing. They do that sometimes when you actually block, so be careful. But, yeah, you can obviously put water down and move him like that. But how do you get him out of the boat, Dan? Well, you actually need to get yourself, which I forgot to get. So I'm going to have to do give AS some flint and steel. This is a good way of getting them out, and I can show you the one with the scaffolding then. So if you just burn this, he ain't going to die because he's got loads of life. And we run up to this, and he can't actually get me. But you didn't actually bother chasing me, did you? He will actually go out, don't worry. He isn't going to die. Oh, here you go. He's coming to get me now. Come on, you idiot. Hello. There we go. And now he's after me. But yes, you can't get me, can you? Because I'm too high, apparently. Look how broken this is. Oh god. But the funny thing is, wither skeletons can actually hit you up here, so they're actually technically taller than this Ravager. But anyway, guys, let's get on with the farm. That's a couple of ideas to help you capture them. Obviously, you probably got other ways as well. But yeah, it's probably the easier ways is with the minecart, boat, and just make a bit of a tall area so they can't grab you. But unfortunately, you can't put leads on them. But anyway, let's get on with the tutorial, like I say, and a little showcase of my farm concept idea. So I'm on the testing world, guys, and basically what I've done here is I've done a bit of testing for myself, but I wanted to share it with you guys because there's some unusual things going on here. So I've set up a couple of little farm ideas. I'm going to go through each little area one by one. So first of all, I thought, right, the Ravager, he can obviously break melon blocks and pumpkins. Let's make a farm out of this, right? So what's going on here? I've got it so he can see through the little fences and the glass posts and stuff to see the villager that's just going around on a loop on a minecart. Yes, villagers, you can actually put hoppers in there. I don't know if that's a bug, but it works, so I ain't complaining. So yeah, basically, pumpkins just grow, but as you can see, when they grow actually where the pumpkins and melons grow, yeah, we lose those ones, I'm afraid. I have got a minecart system going around as well, just on one side, with a hopper just kind of set up on a little clock here, so when it fills up, it gets locked and stuff. Nothing too exciting going on here, but as you can see, it does actually work. So if I have a look at the drops, I have been on here for quite a while, so there might be quite a lot, yeah. There's quite a lot, right? And obviously melon's this side, but I don't know what it is. He's more attracted to this side, which is quite strange, so that being my actual left of my character. Okay, so I wanted to take this a bit further, and I was thinking, right, so if they can actually damage, you know, like blocks and stuff, what happens if they're in water? Does this actually work? You know, if they're in a stream of water, does it actually break the blocks? So let's just find this out. No is the answer, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, really. I really thought that that might have worked because I could have, you know, come up with something really awesome with that. I'm sure you guys could have as well. Anyway, next test. Does it work with minecarts? No. As you can see, this is a pretty special Ravager in a minecart. Yes, they can go in minecarts, which is crazy anyway. But that's a good way of actually like capturing them if you want to use this as a farm. Probably the most scariest farm ever because these fellas can pack a punch, you know, when they hit you. But anyway, sometimes, this is where this gets very unusual. Sometimes you can use the minecart. Now, I figured this out. I think this is a bit weird. So basically, you need to capture a Ravager, as you just seen that pumpkin broke, whilst they're moving. So, as long as they're walking, and then you get them in the minecart, they will actually break the blocks, as you can see. So I've set this up with a hopper minecart, and again, it's the same sort of thing. I've just got a barrel. There's a couple of carved pumpkins. I've been testing out different blocks it actually breaks by looking on the behaviors. And yeah, this actually works. Now, could be quite effective, and it's not that expensive, really. The only expensive part is actually getting the raid, really, if you think about it, and actually trying to capture this fella. But the most annoying part, honestly, is trying to get them in the minecart whilst they're moving. So what I mean by this is, see how he's stationary right now? That will not break any blocks. But now, because he's moving like that now, if you get him in a minecart while he's moving like that, it counts as if it's moving forever, which is very, very strange. And now, as you can see, he's trampled on all my pumpkins, you idiot. Anyway, so I've got some blocks here and items that this fella can actually break. Now, the crazy one is chorus fruit in my eyes. Now, I'm wondering if you could possibly make a wicked farm out of this. And there is another interesting one, which is actually snow. Now, the first layer doesn't break, the second layer doesn't break, but the third layer and beyond breaks, which is, again, very unusual. As you've seen, melons, pumpkins, all the crops basically, and pretty much any veggie kind of things, even these sweet berries actually break, and vines and lily pads. Very unusual. I thought maybe logs would actually break, but it's just the actual leaves. But when they break, all of the items actually drop their item. So if a leaf breaks, it will drop saplings, apples, etc., which is pretty handy, but I don't know if you could really use this as you go. As you can see in the background there, I've got some jungle saplings because the other fella's actually destroying everything, isn't he? Thanks. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty handy. I mean, bamboo and possibly turtle eggs is a bit weird. They just break. They don't do anything. I think that's what they do anyway, turtle eggs. They don't actually hatch anyway, do they? So guys, that is pretty much it. I hope that you learned something new about the Ravager, and possibly I've made you or inspired you to come up with some crazy farm. But yeah, this is obviously on the Bedrock edition. I don't know how this relates to Java yet. I'm yet to play around and test it, but it would be nice to see someone make some crazy Ravager farm. But anyway, I'm DanRobzProbz. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!